NFL draft expert gives a shocking scouting report or draft scouting report on Shedeur Sanders. Day 2? He said day 2. He said Shedeur is going day 2. Guys, let's get into this. Stay tuned. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. What I said, day 2, man. He said Shedeur, he's more like, he said, I've been watching Shedeur quite a bit. He's more like a day 2 kind of quarterback, a day 2. There's no way he's day 2, man. There's no way, man. There's no way he's day 2. He's day 1, first round draft pick, and that's where I'm going. These NFL draft scouts, I'm going to get into why they could be wrong. They said the same thing about Tom Brady, man. They said the same thing about Tom Brady when he was getting drafted out of Michigan, even though he wasn't drafted on day 2, but he went on to be the GOAT. So let's get into this. So NFL draft expert gives Colorado Shedeur Sanders shocking scouting report. There is no clear number 1 quarterback prospect heading into the 2024 college football season. Some think it might be Georgia's Carson Beck. Other feels Texas Quinn Ewers. Some think it's Colorado Shedeur Sanders. You also got to put Cam Ward in the mix as well, and a few others. So Sanders is fresh off an impressive first season at Colorado. Listen to this. Sanders is fresh off an impressive first season at Colorado. He completes 69.3% of his passes for 3,230 passing yards, 27 passing touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions. That seemed like pretty good numbers here. Despite not having an offensive line. Still, not everyone is sold on Sanders heading into the college football season. On his podcast, NFL Stock Exchange, NBC Sports draft analyst Connor Rogers said he's not buying the hype for Sanders. He said he's not buying it, man. He said when all the betting books launched their number 1 pick odds, he was the number 1 guy, Rogers said. He said, I'll be honest with you as an NFL draft analyst that's watched now a lot of Shedeur Sanders. My jaw hit the floor to think Shedeur Sanders as the number 1 favorite pick in next year's draft. He said his jaw hit the floor. Okay. All right, sir. So Rogers feel people have a misguided perception. Oh my God. Misguided perception of Sanders' current status as a player. Ultimately, Rogers feels when Sanders has time to throw, it is pretty to watch from a mechanic standpoint. He also feels Sanders is very good middle of the field thrower at all 3 levels, short, intermediate, and deep. He also thinks Sanders throws a very good catch and run ball and crossing routes. It sounds like he can do it all here. Sanders' weakness start with the 49 sacks. I knew they was going to bring that up. Allowed last season. He admits the offensive line wasn't good, but he also thinks Sanders hold on to the ball too long. I knew that was coming. Roger thinks Sanders' arm talent is average at best. And because of that, Sanders struggles with deep sideline throws. He said ultimately Rogers concludes Sanders should be a day 2 pick and not the first player off the board. Yeah, they're really coming for them, man. They really, I told you guys that it was coming. These articles are going to be coming nonstop. When I say nonstop, they got articles in the clip already. Boom, 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 boom. When the season starts, more articles coming. When the first game come, more articles coming. The second game, more articles. They could be 4-0 at this point. More articles are coming. Listen, he has a lot of good mechanics. He has a huge upside to him. I'm counteracting what this so-called draft expert is saying. He has a lot of mechanics. He has the mechanics are down. He has it down. I honestly think he has good field awareness and vision because I'm going back to his last year at Jackson State, how he was able to spread the ball around. Now, albeit he is sack prone. He's very sack prone. He did get sacked a lot at Jackson State, and we know his first year he got sacked a lot at Colorado. The offensive line wasn't that good, but he did get sacked a lot. That should improve this year with the new and improved offensive line, and we should see numbers reminiscent to Jackson State. That's what we should see this year. We're going to have to wait and see what happens in the season. Now, I honestly think just with his talent alone, he's first round draft pick, just with his talent alone. And then when he gets to the NFL, we'll see what he do. We don't know what he's going to do until he gets to the NFL. Give the man a chance. But right now, he has the potential to be a really good quarterback in the NFL. We're just going to have to wait for him to get there. That's what we're going to have to do, man. You guys said the same thing about Tom Brady. And here's my point. I'm coming for you. You guys said the same thing, man. I had to go find those articles on the skinny reports on Tom Brady. You guys said he was skinny. Not the skinny reports is not talking about his weight, but they also said he was skinny. He was frail. He was pasty. He couldn't run a good 40 time. What else they said? Mid-tier at best. Lucky if he get drafted. They said a lot of things about him that fueled him to the point where he lasted so long. He outlasted all of the quarterbacks that was drafted before him. You can't measure this. You can't measure this, and you can't measure potential, really. You just can't. You just have to wait to see what a player does when he gets to the NFL. And that's what I'm going to say. Wait till Shedeur gets to the NFL and see what happens. Now, if he goes to the NFL and tank, then he tanks. But at least he gave it a shot. But as of right now, compared to all the other quarterbacks in the nation, he's just as good as all the quarterbacks in the nation, man. And I'm not just saying that because I'm following Colorado, man. He's one of the better quarterbacks in the nation. He works out with Cam Ward. They both have the same quarterback coach, and they both almost identical. If Shedeur's, I mean, they're just as good as each other. So I don't know where all this is coming from. I guess because of the sacks and stuff like that. They're going to use that now. Oh, he's sack prone and stuff like that. I'm just hoping this year they keep the sack total down. He is going to get sacked though, but they need to keep the sack total down. And I think if they keep the sack total down, they go Rock right there. You know, Rock is going to protect him. Rock protected him at Jackson State. They just got to keep the sack total down and get it to Jimmy Horn and all those rest of those plethora of wide receivers that they have. And they're gonna go places, man. Remember I said it, man. Like I said, these articles are coming like white on rice. They're coming. And I'm here to counteract what they're doing. Guys, give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.